If you ask me my name. Oh, thanks, Ephro. Right back at you, my friend. Right back at you. I'm doing well. I hope you are as well. Congrats on the new home. Yeah, you two got a new home recently, right? Like crazy recently. All right. We shall go. I'm so jealous, Ephro. Me and my fiance have been trying to buy a home, but believe it or not, the independent contractor, professional Magic the Gathering player, isn't very, during COVID, is not a very friendly job when you want to get a home loan. So I've been struggling, which is a tilt, but we'll get there eventually, hopefully. Yeah, I have to go and just ban everything until their set's good. That's probably good. Yeah. Yeah, Ephraim, I'm getting to the point where, like, by the time I have enough good income on paper, I'm probably just going to be able to buy a house, you know? Like, who you going to call? SBS's friend. Okay. Yeah, hit me with the info on Discord. I do remember you saying something about that. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I'm telling them, I can put a lot down, but they're just like, it doesn't matter if you don't have 2 years of history of, your job. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. So since I just moved and started doing this, for a living full time, I just am screwed for a while. And they're like, yeah, pretty much. I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool. I love that. All right, I think we want to lead with Talisman. Yeah, take your time, SBS. SBS, are you typing, watching a stream, and driving? Come on. Come on. I love the effort. I love the commitment. Oh, it's this garbage deck again. In certain ways that you can probably look into, but yeah, it's pretty crappy. Yep. And most of them, they're like, yeah, normally it's fine. We'd be able to get you a loan, but with COVID, they're just like, yeah, you're screwed. I'm like, okay. All right, let's go with Kinnan. Wait a minute, I can't do Kinnan, right? No, because that only adds 1. Okay. Urza it is. Yeah, I got into the crypto game when it was like at its peak last time, and then it just dropped, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is fun. So I'm off it. Okay, well, I don't want to lose both my cards instead of just one, so yeah. Yeah, yeah, $2 million pizzas, that's right. Yeah, crypto got me real good. Real good. Okay, killing Urza. That is extremely rude. I've never been more offended by their turn in my entire life. Thank God I have the best companion around. Of course, my fiance and Yorion. Nothing, love. Because I wanted to get my wife a credit card, and they wouldn't let me get it because I didn't have income. And I'm like, dude, you can see my bank account, and he's all, I know, but the bank won't approve new credit without proof. Exactly, Heptagon. That's the same thing I basically said, Sick brag. I was just like, here's my bank account. And they're like, okay, that is great. But it just doesn't matter if you don't have multiple years of proof of income and bullshit like that. Okay, well, how about Kinnan? Snorian. Ooh, Patrick. I don't know if those are all equal, but I mean, have you played with this card? No, I'm just kidding. Wow, Blood Moon seemed decent there. I'll be sleeping on the couch tonight. Tesla, just invested in Tesla. That's cool. That is the next car I want to buy. I haven't owned a car in like 2 years because I work from home and stuff. But whenever I can actually drive to places again, I wanna buy a Tesla. I thought that'd be cool. But then again, I live in Roanoke, Virginia, which isn't exactly the most friendly place for charging cars and stuff like that, but whatever. Yeah, this Blood Moon actually just is not a big deal. Red, green, Wrenn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snorian. Ooh, that's a good question, SBS. I don't know. You can't search it up, SBS, so it doesn't really matter, but... Exactly, Heptagon. I'm not your dad's Temur deck, that's for sure. Dread Boar? How dread boring. Yeah, he's like, normally I just play Blood Moon and then people concede. Is that not what's going on here? I don't get it. Okay, green, green. Blue, colorless. Or blue, red. Now, we won't be able to do this, right? But that's okay. Okay. Blue, green, red. Uro. Green, green, red. I don't think I want to play E for 2, do I? Maybe. No. I have all 2s. That'd be pretty stupid. But I think I do want to just say go. Well, actually, you know what? I don't care about if my Wrenn goes to 1 or if I take 4. So yeah, we'll just get in there. Just get on in there. Chandra? Not Chandra. Okay, rude. Okay. Okay, Talisman. Kinnan. Green, green. Blue, blue. Uro. Nice Blood Moon. Banana. Yeah, Dark Confidant probably not the best there. A little Crocs action is not bad. Okay. Guess lanterns are actually pretty good against them. Bolts aren't bad either. Ish. I don't think I actually want Force. I'd rather just have Gus. Force against any Thoughtseize deck is usually quite bad. Cryptics are probably not that great either. A little slow. Try something like that. Yeah, Heptagon. When you apply for the credit card, you should have just been like, first you know, you'd be like, okay, here's my bank account. This should work, right? And they're like, no. And be like, okay, I know what to do. I own a Prius. Here's the proof. And they'll be like, okay, sir, you can max out on this card. You can you can get as much credit line as you want here. Be like, do you know who I am? Do you know I drive a Prius? I drive a 98 Prius. How dare you? I drive a Dodge Stratus. Alright, I'll keep. Oh, God. Have you ever seen that SNL skit where it's just Will Ferrell popping off at his family dinner and then just at the end he's just like, I drive a Dodge Stratus. I deserve some respect. Cracks me up every time. It's so very stupid, but it cracks me up every time. Okay. So they almost assuredly have some removal. Ooh, that was not a bad draw. So we will play Talisman and have Veil open. That's not bad. I might try a Bant version of this deck. B-Moon. Still not a big deal at all, but slightly annoying. Okay. Urza. Emry, get wrecked. Talismans are so good in this deck. Dang it. Why couldn't you have done that last turn? Taking the bolt. Interesting. All right, Birdie, it's almost your time to play. Might even be next turn. Oh, that was rude. Das was rude. Yeah, that was really rude. It's because I needed that for green. All right, let's go like this. Let's hit this. Let's go like this. Green, blue. I'm just gonna go Yorion and get some damage in. Ooh, yeah, Chinese pizza sounds the best. You should eat Chinese. You haven't had it in a while, you deserve it. I think I'll cast this. Okay. Let's go with Emry. There's an EE. Okay. Let's go with tap this. Tap this. Snorian. Okay. Now I just like another green mana. I think Talisman or Mox are the only thing, but I guess I could just hit a Mox. Maybe I even already have one. No. Oh, I got a Talisman. What am I thinking? I got a Talisman. Liliana of the Veil. This deck is kind of gas, though. It's a concoction and a half, but it is still kind of gas. That's not great. Okay, okay. Rude, rude. All my zeros, eh? Okay, okay. Okay. I think I gotta get rid of Yorion. Do you appreciate that? Because I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's go with Talisman. Blue. Blue, green. Oh, wait, I have Kinnan. I don't know if that actually changes stuff. So green, blue, blue, green, green. Nope, it doesn't. Blue, green, a row. Hello. All right. Chandra? The Chandri? Okay. Emry's got to be the most threatening creature. Are we killing Uro? Or Urza? No good. All right, all right. We got a couple options in the yard. E on 3 seems pretty strong. Could be E on 2, and then we can clean up the... No, we can't. No, E on 2, we just get rid of our talismans. Our talismans are important right now. These cards are not threatening. These are not good magic cards. But I think E on 3 is going to be a nice one. So let's go with an attack on Chandra. Sure. Okay, well now I guess they're just dead. All right, who can spot the play? Because they're dead. No, we got... It's better than that, Heptagon. Better than that. Much better than that, actually. Who can spot that play? All right, Heptagon, you're warming up. There we go. That's my boy. That's me, boy. Yeah. Yes, you're all doing it. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. Each and every one of you two. Heptagon got there a little bit faster, probably because of the Prius, but we can't confirm that. Yes, Ryu, that's the Brad Nelson play. Very smart. Very smart. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Let's go with this. And this. Gust the Moon. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. Wait, who the hell is saying what play is mine? Brad, we were just saying, what's the player? And someone's like, run into their room and hit concede real quick. I was like, yep, that's the Brad Nelson. All right, so we go like this. Mystic Sanctuary. Get Time Warp. Sack this. Draw a magical card. Sack this. Just get a normal land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time Warp myself. Get this. Get another Sanctuary. Put Time Warp on top. We'll get this Lantern. Play this for funsies. Lantern away your Bob. We're doing it. We are doing it. Time Warp. We will win the game. Right? Everyone is just in love with it right now. Is that your experience? Oh god, next turn's gonna be disgusting, y'all. Yeah, Dice Bat, I've read that card like 15 times and I still don't really know what it does. The best thing in Magic? Okay, okay. I may have to try that out, Mr. Bradley Nelson. All right, this turn is going to be absolutely bananas. 100% bananas. Okay, so we go Kinnan, Mox Amber, Blue, Emry, and hit an Uro. We're doing it. We're doing it, y'all. And now we die to something silly, I'm sure. Okay, okay. Unbeatable Grazer. I think we can maybe do something against that. Okay. Our EE is bad, so we're just going to want to do some Mox Amber tricks. So what if we go like this? We add blue, blue. Now we add green, green. Green, green. Let's bring back an Uro. Everyone's favorite magic card. Let's get this land. Now, do we want to play another Mox and a Goose? Doesn't really seem worth it. Nah. But I will attack and see if they have the guts to block. God, they're good. They're good. They good. That was not a bad turn 3. Our opponent's deck is Amulet. Like to counter target spell. Counter bounce. Get him. Okay, this is free. Okay, all right, this is going to be another sick turn, I think. So we'll draw this Cryptic to have a little insurance. We will attack. Oh, come on! What a jerk. So what were we going to do this turn? We were going to play Mox Amber, 2 mana, bring back Mox Amber, 2 more, 5/6 with Talisman, 7/8, Companion Yorion, play Yorion, blink out the Talisman, Mox, Emry. So then during their turn, we'd have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Oh, we'd play the Goose as well, so we'd have 6 mana. Okay, that would have been a good turn. Rude of them, though. We got some cards for big mana. All right, something like this seems fine. For me to home too far away. It's a pretty hateful hand. I'm in. Yeah, Primetime tried, but no success. I don't even know Damping Sphere is actually that good, but I know Blood Moon is not bad. Blood Moon on top. I guess we don't need another one. Guess we need one source of red mana, so we'll start with the Triome. Shuts off the cruise. That's really it, though, right? That might not be good enough, but we'll see. Uh-oh. We could be dead, just like that. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I did, yep. This is my entire Temur pool. Graph Digger's Cage, eh? Well, I don't think Damping Sphere is enough here, so let's go with Goose. See if they just absolutely murder us here. The woman inside of me with money, drugs, and cars. Bajuka Abagarino, eh? Not in love with that. Not in love with that. To my Goose. All right. Well, do I just B-moon them into oblivion? They can start just stripping lands from me then? That's probably pretty bad for me. I actually think Damping Sphere is probably better here. I don't know. Yeah, I know Goose doesn't die, but they can start blowing up lands. I gotta get something into play that can kill this, right? I want to go Damping Sphere and Emry, but that doesn't work. Yeah, I guess Cage doesn't... It's not very good against Cage. Guess I just have to go Kinnan? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try Uro. Ruh-roh. Oh, Goose is an artifact. You're totally right. Oh, yeah. Damn, I totally spaced that. Yeah, good catch, good catch. Damn it. Bog me, sure. Yeah, that was a punt. That was a punt. Which member? This one? Okay. Okay, that's bad. Karn is such a pain in the ass. Alright, we're going to go with Kinnan and Damping Sphere. We'll try that. Do-do-do. Yeah, I have an idea for a Bant version of this deck that I think might be really sweet. A Bant Karn, where we have Teferi and Karn, and maybe even Noble Hierarch. And probably no Urza. Probably cut that part of the deck, unfortunately. But focus more on Kinnan and Karn in the combo. I think that could be sweet. Rude. Urza is the shit. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. We might just have to do that. You're right. Okay. Bauble, heinous draw. Absolutely heinous. Well, let's attack Karn. Let's go with Emry. Bauble. And so go. Yeah, it's pretty much that, Ryu. Yep. Except you get Talisman. Talisman's pretty sweet. Okay, if we can attack down Karn and start doing Bauble stuff, I feel decent. Then maybe top deck a fetch land and Blood Moon him. Oh yeah, you're right. But we could at least Bauble. Die, Karn. Castle Garenbridge on top. Okay. Can they even cast Titan? They're just trying to Dryad me? Regardless, I think I just don't want to let them do that. Land. Not the absolute worst if I'm not going to hit a land, I guess. The beats begin. I think this deck is pretty sweet. I think it needs some tuning. So I think the potential is there, but maybe it's not quite there yet. I think I have to let that resolve. That's pretty terrifying. I think I have to do it now. Oh, you might be right, SPS. You might be right. All right, Dryad's on top, so we really need a Blood Moon. Land. Guess we just get to do that again at least. Fetch land, please. Hooray! All right, I guess we get our only red source. Yeah, that's probably a good call. The Blood Moon. Wrenn. Return this. Play Talisman. Oh shit, that's right. Okay. Okay, don't play Talisman. Attack. We're doing it. Uh-oh. No! That's probably bad. Okay, I got a plan. It didn't work. Did not work. One to you. Oh yeah, we're definitely pinging him. Let's bring this. And say go. So now they do have... Yeah, they can just add any mana, right? They're unlocked. Which is super rude. Okay. But Valakut and stuff is not on. So, like, they're just getting lands, which isn't the worst, but... Yeah, this isn't so bad. Hiya. Blue, blue. 3, 4, 5. Snorian. All right, let's see if this wins. Yeah, they can't beat a 4/5 flyer. Can't beat Yorion. Nobody can. Not one person can beat that card. Are you dead? Hooray! Sweet! And people say Yorion's not good in Modern. We just won with Yorion. I mean, that proves it right there. Bang!